In December 1937, after the fall of Shanghai, Japanese imperial forces moved toward Nanking, the then capital of the Republic of China. What followed was not just a military occupation, but a 6-week period of unprecedented, systematic atrocity. The Nanking Massacre remains one of the most harrowing examples of wartime injustice, where a defenseless civilian population was subjected to absolute terror. As the city fell, tens of thousands of Chinese soldiers who had surrendered were executed in mass killings, often used for bayonet practice or burned alive. But the violence quickly turned toward the civilians. An estimated 20,000 to 80,000 women were subjected to systematic sexual violence, and hundreds of thousands of non-combatants were murdered. This was not collateral damage, it was a deliberate policy of terror intended to break the spirit of the Chinese people. In the midst of the chaos, a small group of Westerners established the Nanking Safety Zone. Risking their lives, they sheltered over 200,000 civilians in a tiny area of the city. Their diaries and photographs provide the most chilling evidence of the injustice, detailing how the imperial forces ignored international law and treated the captured city as a site for unrestricted violence and looting. The death toll is estimated between 200,000 and 300,000 people. The scale of the injustice was so immense that it sparked international condemnation even during the era of the Great Depression. However, the legacy of Nanking is also a struggle over memory. For decades, denial and historical revisionism have attempted to downplay the scale of the atrocities, ensuring that the injustice continues to be a point of deep tension in East Asian relations. Nanking serves as a brutal reminder of what happens when a military force views a civilian population as subhuman. It is a case study in the total failure of international protections and the horrifying capacity for state-sanctioned cruelty. To remember Nanking is to acknowledge that in the heat of war, the most vulnerable are often the primary targets of the most extreme injustices.